How are you to everybody that is joining today? My name is Sandy Zaraga, and I am a pre-construction specialist here in the area of Miami. We are having people joining us from different states, John from New York, Chicago, California, interested in buying waterfront pre-construction. So we are here to show you a little bit of what is in the market right now. I'm here. I have the honor to be presenting with Michael Venereo, which is a real estate investor here in Miami, and Mr. John Parciani, which is the representative or in-house for ARIA Reserve. So while we wait for people to join, if you guys want to tell me where are you joining us from, Michael, tell me a little bit about yourself.
So thank you for having me. So I do real estate here in Miami. I've been investing for about the last 6 years. And recently I've been investing more into the luxury market. I think it's a very popular market in the city of Miami right now. And so I've been going very into that type of market just because I see such a major explosion in the city in general. So many people moving out here, large companies, moving a lot of outside money into the city, and just it's progressing so much, and it's a market that I really enjoy. I think it's really attaching to a lot of different people from different states, and so that's what I've done. I've done fix and flips, and now I'm holding a lot of short-term rental properties, building the cash flow for long term, just because I see so many people interested in moving to the city, so it brings them first as a tenant a lot of the times and then turns them into a homeowner.
Exactly. Awesome. John, tell me a little bit about yourself so the people, while they start joining, can know who are they talking with.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sandy. You and I go way back. Thanks again for having me. Yeah. So my name is John Parciani. I'm the Vice President of Sales here at ARIA Reserve Miami. It's going to be the tallest waterfront twin towers in the United States. It's a $1.5 billion project. But before getting there, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Persian, originally grew up in Sweden. That's why the blonde hair, blue eyes that you guys are looking at. Moved here about 22 years ago. I've seen this city grow to become what it is today. And I think we're just scratching the surface of Miami can be. It's really a dynamic and exciting time for us to be in this beautiful city where we're getting pretty much attention from globally, but especially now from the rest of the states in the United States have realized the value and the lifestyle that you can have here in South Florida. So it's an amazing time to be representing this city and one of the best projects in the city. And we're selling that out in record-breaking time. So I'm excited to be telling you all about it.
Yes, and it's very exciting. A lot of people have Miami because of the taxes. We don't have a state tax. So people just moving here they are saving money. Plus the water views, especially from this new project, are amazing. And I can't wait for you to tell us a little bit. Well, my name is Sandy Zaraga. I've been on real estate for more than 10 years. I've done mortgages, and I also work for international buyers, out-of-state buyers, but also I've been working as an in-house myself with John for new developers. So I know the ins and outs, and that's how I want to help everybody to learn about this beautiful city. So John, I'm gonna switch to you so you can show us your presentation. And you can tell us a little bit about why this area. Where is ARIA on the Bay located? ARIA Reserve, sorry.
Yes, you're going back in time.
Yes.
Let me share the screen so I can show everybody.
Yes, perfect.
Actually, you have to assign me as a host.
Yes, I got you already.
Okay. Just give me 1 second, please.
Hi, Terry. How are you? Okay, everybody, if you have any question, we're going to be going about everything about the project. If you have any question about prices, anything, you can write it on the chat or the Q&A part. Nice, Terry, nice. Yes, you're going to love it, believe me. And that's why we wanted to show you with the developer representative, so you can see all the views, floor plans, everything.
All right, so can everybody see the screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
So just to give you an idea as far as the location and what the project is about, we are located here in Edgewater. Edgewater is this community, which is the last waterfront community in Miami. Really, it's the Upper East Side of Miami. For those who are New Yorkers or familiar with it, that's what I'm coining this area as the Upper East Side, which is what it is. But Edgewater is basically, like I mentioned, the last waterfront community. Why? Because north of this bridge, 36th Bridge, all the way up to Aventura Sunny Isles going north, there's no more new developments allowed. So that has limited the expansion to the north here, and this is the border for it. South of us in downtown, all of the waterfront land is basically all the tourist attractions, the Bayfront Park, the FTX Arena, the Science Museum, the Art Museum, all of that. So all the buildings in downtown have to sit pretty much in over here, has to sit behind Biscayne Boulevard on a busy road there, so they're not waterfront. South of that is Brickell, which is mini New York, Wall Street South. You're looking at basically commuters. You're talking about traffic, the noise, you know, you're paying a higher price to look into a building that looks into another building. So that's pretty much Brickell. So that is defined our southern border. So there's really nothing south to compete with us, nothing north to compete with us. And everything is now pushing west to the point where Wynwood, just west of us now, there are developments there selling at $1,200 a square foot successfully. And they're not on the water, obviously, because they're not waterfront. There's no views from the water because they're far from it. And there's barely any amenities. So that's what's happening just west of us. But from here, what our developers managed to do is they put together 5.2 acres of land, the last of its kind, and it took them 9 years and 80 separate purchases to put together this piece. Wow. Okay, that should tell you how unique of an opportunity that is. 9 years and 80 separate purchases to do that. You know, 5 acres today in the heart of Miami is impossible to find, let alone 5.2 on the water in one of the most strategic locations in Miami. So why is that one of the most strategic locations? Is because from here, you're conveniently located 2 minutes to Wynwood, the home of Art Basel, largest art exhibit in the world that comes here every month in December. And we have, during that month, more private jets in Miami than anywhere in the United States, as a fun fact. That's just 2 minutes west of us. 3 minutes to Midtown, trendy restaurants, very cool spot to walk around. 4 minutes to Design District, the global luxury hub of Miami is just 4 minutes south of us for all of your luxury shopping that you want to do. 5 minutes to downtown on Brickell, and 5 to 10 minutes to Miami Beach, but across 3 bridges, right? Instead of just having one bridge, so if you were in downtown on Brickell, you would have to take this bridge over. You're far away from these neighborhoods. In this location in Edgewater, you have everything 360-degree conveniently located around you. But if you want to go to Miami Beach, instead of one bridge, you take Venetian Causeway, drops you on Lincoln Road. You can take MacArthur Causeway, takes you to South of 5th, or you take 195 and takes you over to Miami Beach. Similarly, if you want to get to I-95, instead of just one way that people have to do south of us, here you can basically go south, you can go north, you can go west, south, and north. So lots of easy access and exit points from our location. And as the city continues to grow, we're looking at 550 people that are moving to the city of our South Florida every day. So 1,000 people are moving to Florida every day. 550 of those are moving to South Florida.
Yes.
With that kind of a growth, you know, there are areas in Miami that are getting very congested and very trafficated, if you will. But this area is the reason why it's so strategic, because you have very easy access and exit points from several different locations. You're not tucked away in any corner and locked in, so to say. So that's one of our major advantages. And also we're 15 minutes to Miami International Airport. I don't know any other world city that you would land and 15 minutes later you're sipping champagne on your waterfront home, but this definitely qualifies as that.
And
Right,
that's why I wanted to present this project, because in reality it's in the middle of everything that you can do here in Miami, the beach, Brickell, the financial, the art district, everything, but in a very exclusive location that is, you know, secluded, where you don't have like cars and highways and craziness going all around.
absolutely. So from here, I mean, you're minutes to the opera, the ballet, the theater, art museum, science museum, FTX Arena for the basketball games, the concerts, Wynwood, Midtown Design District, Miami Beach is just a few minutes away. This year, we broke a world record. We became the only city in the world now to have all of the 5 major sports and Formula One. No other city in the world has that, not to mention tennis, golf, and beach polo as well. And then everything else that we take for granted, but everybody loves. You know, the Wine and Food Festival, Swim Week, Music Week, Aaron Seashore Boat Show, Art Basel, all the museums, all the shops, the casino, the arts, the stadiums, again, most of which are within a few minutes from our doorstep, right? Our developers are the Mello Group, Argentinian family, father and 2 sons. They came here 20 years ago, and in the past 20 years, they built 23 high-rises successfully in Miami. So these guys are not new to this. This is what they do in their sleep, essentially, having built averaging more than 1 high-rise a year for over 20 years straight. They own now 20 of these luxury high-rise rental buildings in the city of Miami. Most of it is in Edgewater and downtown. So they have over 5,000 doors that pays them every month. That makes them one of the most cash-rich developers in the state of Florida, which means basically that unlike most developers, they don't have to go and ask the bank for financing in order to purchase the land, nor do they need to get financing in order to start construction, right? They're fully integrated. So the team that we put together for this amazing project is the best of the best. To the left, we have Arquitectonica as our architect, globally renowned, award-winning architecture firm that's been around since 1977, have built on 58 countries on 5 continents. These guys did the Microsoft European headquarters in Paris. They also did the Museum of Art in New York. They did the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, and they're doing our architecture for our beautiful towers as well. In the middle, you'll see the landscape design company, Argeo. That is the same company that did the George Perez Miami Art Museum, Miami Science Museum, Brickell City Center, Virgin Voyage Cruise Terminal. They're going to be doing our landscaping here as well. And last but not least, we have interior design by Murada. These guys are an amazing furniture and design house from, you know, basically all Italian furniture and design that basically they do a lot of the penthouses, some of the most exclusive penthouses, but they've been tasked with furnishing and designing the common areas of our building, which says a lot, quite a bit actually. So they will also be offering our residents packages for lighting, for furniture, for closets that they can purchase if they wish, to basically have everything selected before they even close on the property, which is very convenient. They don't have to worry about scrambling to find things at the end when we come to closing. So essentially what we're building here is the tallest waterfront dual towers in the United States. Waterfront dual being the key word, 62 stories tall. We have something very unique in our development also. It's a 2-story waterfront restaurant. There's not that many of these in Miami. There's only 5. For those of you who don't live here, you might be surprised to hear there's only about 5 of these waterfront restaurants in the core of Miami. So this is going to be a huge addition, not just to our residences, but also to the city as well. So iconic towers, beautiful to see when you're flying in and out of Miami, going over the bridge, back and forth. And we are in a neighborhood that is absolutely exploding with activity. Whole Foods just announced they're setting up shop 5 blocks walking distance north of us. Trader Joe's just a few blocks west of that. So as you can imagine, those 2 companies don't just go anywhere. And those companies are very, very selective about where they go. They do their heavy research, due diligence. When they go to a neighborhood, that says a lot about what's happening there. So that's what's happening in terms of close walking distance to us. But already south of us, this building that you're looking at here is one of the most luxurious buildings in Miami today. People are renting here, paying $20,000 to $45,000 a month to rent here today. So imagine when we're finished what that neighborhood is going to look like. But look at their footprint. We could have built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these towers on our land. The reason why we only put 2 here is because we wanted to give everybody, and I mean everyone in our residences, a direct and unobstructed water view. So unlike most of the buildings in Miami where you see basically you have the A-class inventory in the front that are expensive residences, and everyone else, the cheap ones in the back, get partial views. Here, we only have A-class residences. Everyone gets the direct water view, whether you're on a 3rd floor or the penthouse, whether you have the 1-bedroom or the 7-bedroom, doesn't matter. You get unobstructed direct water views from every residence at ARIA Resort.
That's great.
You have 550 linear feet on the water, which is unmatched. This footprint, as you can see, no one else has it. No one else will have it because this kind of footprint just does not exist in the city anymore, not on the water especially, right? We're adding that to the boardwalk, and the boardwalk is a city initiative that's going to connect our neighborhood of Edgewater all the way to downtown and Brickell and back. So in the future, you're going to be able to come down here, and in the near future, you're going to be able to walk downstairs and go running, jogging, bicycling all the way along the water to downtown Brickell and back here. Right? That to me is the biggest thing coming to our neighborhood that's going to completely change and connect this community all along the water with the waterfront restaurants that are going to be here. It's going to be a dynamic and gorgeous place to live. That's going to be kind of like the Miami Riviera, if you will. Already, these 3 buildings are already completed. They have their boardwalk. We're going to have our boardwalk. These 2 buildings south of us are going to they already have their boardwalk. The only piece south of us was this older building here that was recently purchased by a developer, I believe, for $140 million, and that's going to be a new development there. So they are going to put the boardwalk there to complete this whole line right here as well. So it's not something that's coming in the distant future, it's something that's already here, right? And that's truly exciting for the neighborhood. The last thing I'll say about this slide is right now we are 95% sold of our South Tower here in record time. Yeah. And we have not even officially publicly launched this South Tower here, or North Tower here, but we are over 50% reserved already because we are the lowest and best price luxury waterfront development in Miami with the biggest piece of land and the largest amount of amenities at the lowest cost. So that's why we're moving as fast as we really are.
Exactly. So, I wanted to introduce this project to all my clients before it gets sold out because land in Miami with a water view, they are not making no more. You know, it's very important that you buy right now at this price 0. That is the beginning price because prices are supposed to increment with time. So right now is the best price that you can buy right now in this area.
Absolutely. And actually, like I said, we're the lowest and best price luxury waterfront development anywhere in Miami, not just in this area, but anywhere in Miami. If it's waterfront property, which is key, and if it's luxury, nothing comes close to our prices. And that's today. I don't know about next week or next month, but at least right now, as we speak, before launching the North Tower, pre-launch prices, we are the lowest and best price. Just as a comparison point, this building to our south is starting at $1,200. This building to our north is starting at $1,200. We are starting just below $1,000 a square foot for our starting price. And none of them have our water frontage, none of them have our 5 acres of development, and none of them have our amenity size and offerings on the amenity side either. So that's the unique thing about that slide. I'll just move on to this. We're going to have one of the first biophilic design towers in Miami. Biophilic meaning the perfect marriage of architecture and nature. So we brought basically indoors all of the natural elements that people love, obviously, like the waterfalls, the wood elements, the natural stone, marble, hanging gardens, water. All of this really makes for a next chapter in residential sophistication and something truly unique in Miami, I would say. This is your sky lobby as you walk through what I call the belly of the whale. You have the hanging gardens, you have the waterfalls, you have the beautiful views of Miami there. You know, whether you're on a laptop reading a book or have a guest waiting for you, it's an amazing atmosphere to be in. On that same level, we have amenities like the library here, and also, as suggested by me and they listen, a private wine lounge with wine lockers, private wine lockers that you can rent out throughout the year, stock it with your favorite wine, liquor, drinks, whatever. And then basically the concept was, you know, if you don't want to have to invite everyone up to your home every time you have a meeting, or you know, meeting some friends to go to dinner, you can come down here while you're waiting for everyone or having a meeting, open up your wine locker, serve your favorite drink, lock it up, and leave from there, right? In terms of amenities, most buildings talk about 5, 10, 20, maybe 40,000 square feet of amenities. At ARIA Reserve, we're the only ones talking about 2 acres. 2 acres of amenities in the middle of the city. It's probably the last time you're going to hear anyone, a developer in the middle of the city, be able to or be willing to even give you 2 acres of amenities to enjoy. As far as our amenities, this is the eagle-eye perspective on half of your amenities. This is just 1 acre on the water. The south tower is going to go right here to the right. The north tower is going to go to the left here. So as far as the amenities, waterfront amenities we're going to have, to the right, we have a waterfront park. On the left, we're going to have a dog park. In the middle, a sunrise meditation garden, solarium, telescope observatories to look over the beautiful water views, 2 sunrise pools, 2 sunrise jacuzzis, and last but not least, a water sports marina. Now that water sports marina, I can't stress how unique that is. No one in all of Edgewater in this community has that. No one can get it because the city doesn't allow these anymore. You either have it grandfathered in or you don't, and we're the only ones that are lucky enough to have that grandfathered in. What that means for our residents is that we are going to be the only ones to be able to offer our residents kayaking, paddleboarding, canoeing, maybe even jet ski and boat drop off and pick up in the future as well, right? So that is how unique, I can't stress how unique and amazing that feature is, to have direct access, other than the gorgeous, direct, beautiful water views, but to be able to go downstairs and actually enjoy and have access to these beautiful, the Miami Bay that's in front of us, right? So that's just half your amenities. This is the water sports marina that's going to be staffed by the building to help you with the water sports. This is the boardwalk that's going to connect all of our beautiful community along the water. This is the ground floor pool level that's going to sit 6 to 7 feet above the boardwalk here for privacy, for exclusivity. And we do have an island right in front of us that is a public island. It has a beach all the way around it. And if you don't want to go to Miami Beach and deal with the tourists, this is a great spot, since we have the water sports, to just take a kayak and paddleboarding over there, lay out on the weekends or during the week there on your own semi-private island, if you will. Right? This is a sunrise pool. This is the other sunrise pool.
Beautiful.
This is the meditation garden. And to the back there, in the west side, so the north tower sits here on the right, the south tower sits here, connected through this sky bridge on the lobby level on the 2nd floor. This bridge connects you to the back parking garage. And on the parking garage, on the rooftop of the parking garage on the 10th floor, you have another acre of amenities. Amenities you would dream of in the middle of any city. Tennis courts, basketball, paddle tennis, a 3rd semi-Olympic size sunset pool, a separate kids splash pad, an indoor and outdoor adults lounge, an indoor and outdoor kids lounge, a teens lounge, a theater, mini golf, indoor outdoor gym, indoor outdoor yoga, barbecue picnic, spa, sauna, steam, massage, cabanas, jacuzzi. I mean, you name it, under the sun you have it. This is resort style living in Miami. Right? That's one of the unique things that we offer. I think the most unique things we offer is that you are in the heart of the city. You're walking distance to the best restaurants, the best nightlife, the opera, the ballet, the theater, the museums, the concerts, the games. But when you come home, instead of coming home to a small building, you're coming home to a 5-acre waterfront resort style living, right? And that's what's really super, super unique.
Super
with
unique.
us.
Most buildings just offer pool and gym. This one has the tennis, basketball, the kids' room. Like, it's unbelievable. All the amenities.
Right. And I like to say we're COVID friendly too, because who knows, in 2024, when COVID 24S upgraded model gets released, God forbid, if there's ever such a thing, if there's ever another lockdown, all of the amenities in all the buildings in Miami have to get shut down. Why? Because they're all interior amenities. We thought about that consciously here. That's why what we did is we put an outdoor gym in addition to the indoor gym, outdoor yoga in addition to the indoor yoga, outdoor kids in addition to the indoor, and outdoor adults, outdoor everything pretty much. So you can enjoy in the future, no matter what's happening in the world, in the privacy of your own home, you can enjoy the pool, the semi-Olympic sunset, the tennis, basketball, paddle, the indoor and outdoor gym, the indoor and outdoor yoga, the Zen spa, the sauna steam massage, the teens arcade lounge, and the indoor outdoor kids lounge, and the indoor and outdoor adults lounge, right? And this can be reserved for special events, birthdays, parties. And also another thing that I love here that we did is we didn't just throw everybody in together like most buildings do. We have a separate space for kids, another separate space for teens, another separate space for adults, another one for sports, another one for pets. Literally everybody gets their own private space to enjoy here. In terms of our residences, instead of 9-foot high ceilings, we went to 10 standard. So tall ceilings in our residences. Instead of balconies that everybody finished here, we went 7 to 11 feet deep on all of our terraces. So you can actually put outdoor furniture and really entertain outside as well. Floor to ceiling windows throughout all of our living rooms and all of our master bedrooms in every residence that we have at ARIA Reserve faces the water directly, okay? And they're all finished with Thermador appliances, Italian cabinetry, built-in refrigerator and freezer, smart touch and open with stainless steel inside, and we have 2 flooring options that come included at no additional cost. Right? So you're not moving into a building that's going to have a construction for 1.5 years. You might be done with yours, your neighbor starts above you, none of that. So we're going to give you 2 flooring options included for free. If for whatever reason you don't like, or you like something else, you can actually upgrade to whatever you do like, and just pay the difference, and they will actually finish it for you, you know, before you move in there anyway. So that's, to me, very, very important, because, you know, a lot of buildings you have to deal with construction after it's finished. This is not the case here. And hands down, the best views in all of Miami. Having lived here for 22 years, I can honestly say, I mean, I've lived south of here, north of here, on the beach, off the beach. I can honestly say this is by far the best view Miami has to offer. If you move further south to downtown and Brickell, your view becomes a little more industrial. If you move further north, it's boring, there's nothing really happening there. If you move to the beach, it's pitch black at night, you're paying 3 times the cost on the upkeep, and everything is on our side. So here you have the most dynamic water views during the day, but you have speedboats, jet skis, even seaplanes landing. But at night, instead of pitch black, guess what? You're looking at the whole skyline of Miami that lights up in front of you like a Christmas tree. So you have everything from Sunny Isles all the way to Key Biscayne. You have all the cruise ships. You have Fisher Island, Star Island, Hibiscus Palm, Watson, Venetian. You have everything that makes Miami, Miami right in front of you in your view, right? And because almost all of our residences are flow-through residences, meaning you have your terraces to the east for sunrise. You also have your windows to the west for sunset. You get the best of both worlds. You get the water and the city. You get the sunrise and the sunset as well.
In every unit, right, John?
In every unit except the 1-bedrooms. The 1-bedrooms get direct water only. So, which is the worst case scenario. That's it.
People here that are asking about prices of 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. We're gonna go over that at the end of the presentation. We're gonna go about the Q&A after.
I love the enthusiasm though. They're ready to go. Let's just give me the prices. let's do this. So finally, this is the overview. This is a side view of our tower. We have 1 acre on the water. We have another acre on top. Our residences go from third floor to the 56th floor. Then we have penthouses 57 to 59. We have a few penthouses left. They're about 3.8 to 4.8 million. And then we have the 3-story top penthouse mansions, 8.8 million to 12 million on top, which we don't have any available at this point. We're on a backup list for those. So let's talk about the deposit schedule. Let me share that with you so you can see the deposit schedule as well. And then I promise right after that, we're going to get into the prices. Right. So right now on the North Tower, we are in a reservation stage. What that means, reservation is not a contract for a reason, because a reservation is only a reservation. It's non-binding, not legally binding. There's no commitment really. It's just a reservation. You're just holding that unit with no risk and no penalty. So that 50,000 deposit for the reservations that we require is basically fully refundable by law, goes into a third-party attorney escrow account, sits there, doesn't get touched by anyone, and is fully refundable with no questions asked. So there is no reason that this will ever get locked in or reduced or anything. This is yours. It will, it is yours in an escrow account, basically, because that is a good faith deposit to hold the unit off the market and lock it up for you, right?
It's
so
just
that's why I always say,
hey, I'm interested in the unit. Please don't sell it to nobody else. And that's the only compromise until we get into the contract, that we should be like 90 days after. That's correct.
So basically this is, there's no risk. I always say make the reservation now, especially at the rate that we're selling. We're selling about 25 of these residences per week. So we're moving at light speed towards selling out. So I always say make the reservation first and think later, because you have nothing to lose by at least reserving it. You can switch, cancel, do whatever you want with having lost nothing. But if you wait, that's the only time that you lose something. So we're gonna go to contract in about 2 to 3 months. At that point, it's 10% of the purchase price minus 50,000 that you already deposited, not on top, right? Worst case scenario, by the way, when they send you the contract in 2 to 3 months, you have 10 days to sign it. If you do not, they're going to automatically refund you the 50,000, say thank you, because they're going to release it at a higher price and sell it to someone else. Exactly. So that's a contract. 60 days after contract, it's going to be another 10%. At groundbreaking, 5%. Next year, 10% at the 20th floor. And the following year, 5% at top off, right? So this completes a total of 40% down. Instead of the typical 50, we're only requiring 40%, and then the remaining 60% at closing.
That is amazing.
All right?
That is amazing.
And closing is going to happen for the North Tower beginning of 25, and for the South Tower that we just had the groundbreaking launch yesterday with the mayor and the commissioner, that's going to be the third quarter of 24. So the towers are running 6 months apart. That's it. South Tower is going to be completed in 2024, third quarter. North Tower is going to be completed on first or second quarter of 2025.
Okay.
So now let's go over to the floor plans so I can explain to you.
Yeah, so it's good to reserve, because at the end we're reserving at the prices of 2022, guys. Or for a home that is going to be luxury, that is going to be ready in 2025. So you're going to have equity from here to there for sure. And also a lot of people finance, like you don't have to, the contract by developer is cash, but we have worked with many buyers that finance as well, and the banks will finance the 60% rest super easy.
Absolutely. So typically we have 7 residences per floor. Not that you ever see your neighbors, because out of the 7, 5 of them, so the majority of them, have full private foyers. So you have not 1 but 2 high-speed elevators that go up. when the door opens up, that is your space. You can decorate it, you can put storage, bicycle, whatever you want to, but there's no other neighbors there. It's not a hallway with 15 doors to walk past to get to your door, right? That's almost all of our residences have those private foyers. At worst case scenario, only for 2 of the residences, there's only 1 door to the neighbor, 1 door to you. So again, not a 15-door hallway. It's a private space just for you and your neighbor. That's it. But 90% of our residences have that private foyer and 2 high-speed elevators as well. But the way it works is basically line 4 in the middle is typically our 1-bedroom. That's the smallest residence. It's a 1-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms plus an office. So you can use it as a 2-2. Those are 1,228 or 1,276 square feet total space. So that's our smallest one. Then we have 2 lines of 2 bedrooms. Lines 2 and line 6 are typically our 2-bedroom residences. Our 2 bedrooms have 2.5 or 3 full bath plus an office. Then lines 3 and lines 5 are 3-bedroom residences. Those are 3-bedroom residences, 3.5 bath plus also an office. And then in the corners, line 1 and line 7, those 2 are 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bath plus also an office plus a staff quarters. Right? So every one of our residences has an office in addition. Now, an office is a room without a window, but most of our offices have a closet and most of them have a full bathroom outside as well. So that it's essentially, you can be using that as another room or another bedroom if you like, right? So if you're buying a 2, it's really a 3-bedroom. If you're buying a 3, you're really getting 4. If you're buying 4, you're really getting actually legally 5 on the 4 bedrooms because those offices are huge and they do have windows there as well. So that's the configuration. Our 2 bedrooms, finally getting to the much awaited price point, 2 bedrooms start at 1.5 in the 1.5 range and go to 1.7. And our 3 bedrooms start at 1.7 and go to 1.9, right? And then our 4-bedroom corner units are in the mid 2 million range, right? So we are, like I mentioned, absolutely the lowest and best price right now in all of Miami as far as price points. We can get into the details if you wanted to discuss what's available. Sandy has all of the current availability.
Yes.
Sandy, I'll send you the updated one for today because our price point and our inventory does change as we're going through about 20 of these a week. So I'll send you the updated one today so you have the latest and the greatest, and you can discuss that with any clients that are interested.
Yes, the inventory changes every day, guys. Well, we are a team. Contact the person that got in touch with you on regards the prices, inventory, floor plans. If you want to see specifically what is it that is available, depending on the floor, the height, the options for flooring. We have all the options to help you out. Also, if you would like to get into a one-on-one presentation, we can set it up with John and we can go over every little detail. We can prepare a reservation. We can help you out with anything. We're here to help you. If you have any question, let me see. Yeah, we went over the payment plan, the prices for the 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and yes, the area is amazing. We're in the middle of everything, but the water view, that's what they are not making more from. And when you think Miami, you think water, ocean, boats, exactly what we saw on the views of this beautiful building. Nothing. Thank you so much, John. How much is the price for the association, John?
Very good question. So 70 cents per square foot for the maintenance fee, which is phenomenal for 2 acres of amenities. Okay.
What does it include?
That includes all of the 2 acres of amenities, water, building insurance, and that's it.
Great, great. So the only thing that the buyer will pay is the electricity.
Pretty much, yeah. And the inside insurance if you want to, if there are any valuables you want to insure inside your apartment.
Exactly. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, John, for your presentation. And if you guys have any other question, contact us directly. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for taking the time tonight to assist. Thank you, Mike, for coming. And John, thank you again. We'll be in touch for sure. I've had some people reaching out to me asking for prices. So nothing. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed night.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was a pleasure. Sandy, thank you so much. Mike, Sandy, you guys have a beautiful night, and let me know if you need anything.
Of course, of course.
Thanks a lot, John.
Have a great night, guys. Bye, everybody.